There's a new company in town. Well, not my town. There's a new company in Normal, Illinois. This company, Rivian, I think is how you pronounce it. They've been secretly and without much fanfare and trying to avoid public attention, they've been building a 100% electric pickup truck, which was finally revealed just a couple days ago. Thing is beautiful, even though I don't normally care for silver. But this thing has some really great features that I really like and some wonderful specs. Just take a look at these specs. Keep in mind that my 2015 Chevy Spark EV has 18.1 usable kilowatt hours in the battery. The Chevy Bolt with a B, which goes about 220-230 highway miles, has 60 kilowatt hour size battery. This truck can be offered in three configurations. First, the 105 kilowatt hour battery, later 135 kilowatt, and then 180 kilowatt. Huge battery. It'll hold 5 people, and here's what I like. Each wheel will have its own independent electric motor, making it a four motor electric all-wheel drive pickup truck. 4 electric motors in this truck. The range will be 230 miles for the 105 kilowatt hour battery, 300 for the next size, and 400 plus for the largest battery, which will eventually be produced. Top speed 125 miles an hour. 0 to 60 in as little as 3 seconds, depending on the truck you get. 0 to 100 in less than 7 seconds. And the trailer weight, over 11,000 pounds. That's not bad for an electric vehicle. Of course, if you're pulling something, you're not going to get that range. Just like if you're pulling something in a pickup truck that only gets maybe 15 miles to the gallon, you're going to get a lot worse, maybe 6 or 7. So that's something to consider. This truck will be able to wade through 3 feet of water. That sounds like a lot to me, but I don't know enough about what the F-150s or other trucks can do to know if that's really good or not. But 3 feet sounds like a lot to me. It's also going to start at $69,000. It'll be $62,500 or $61,500 if you qualify for the federal tax rebate. And I love the way dealers always say this is only $61,500 after the federal rebate. Well, not everybody qualifies for it. But if you can afford a $70,000 truck, then you can probably get that full rebate. And if you live in California or some other states, you can get up to $2,500 on top of that in a rebate. I love these headlights. I figure that most people will not like them. I figure a lot of people will absolutely hate them, but I like things that are different. If it's different, then most times I like it. A few times I won't, but usually I love it. Man, these headlights, I think they are fantastic. I wish I could put them on my car. I love these things. But you wait, a lot of people will hate them. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful front end of that truck. Man, it looks so unique. I like things that look unique. That looks really nice. Another thing I like is this pass-through thing right here. If you look, man, you can put, I don't know if skis would fit, but you can put something in there that you want locked up and secure that's kind of long, that you don't want in the bed of the truck. You can luggage if nothing else. And I love that light. It's got a long light going down the length of it, as you see there, to really light it up when you open it up. And this little platform that you see at the bottom, it's a platform now. It was the wall of the truck. On the driver's side, underneath this little panel is a first aid kit. That's where they hide that at, which is also really nice. Right there, you can see it. You can right underneath there is the first aid kit. Just lift that little thing up a little bit. And also, like the Tesla, it has a frunk. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's pretty much a trunk in the front of the vehicle. Look at all this space for luggage or groceries or whatever else you want to put in there. It's very spacious. It looks like a lot of light. I really like that. And there's another picture of the frunk right there with those beautiful headlights I absolutely love. That does look sharp. But I wonder, what are those things inside the headlights? You see, each one has 4 little circles inside. 4 on the left and 4 on the right. I wonder if they are sensors, or I have no idea what those could be. My guess would be just 4 sensors. But I have no idea why you would need 4 sensors in such a tight spot. I don't know what they are. I'm not smart enough to know things like that. Maybe you can leave in the comment section what you think those little doohickeys are. Those little circles. And I like what they did with the spare tire too. So many vehicles nowadays do not come with a spare tire. I'm glad to see this one did. And I like the fact that they put the spare underneath the bed of the truck there. Just kind of hid it away. And the tailgate, I believe, is automatic. You know, you just push a button. And the tailgate also will go completely down as you see in this picture. Not just, just flat, to make it easier access to the bed of the truck in certain situations if you need that. And of course, it's got that big battery. Why not allow you to plug up some 110 outlets? Especially considering that this truck will have, they're going to make an accessory like a tent you can put over it so you can sleep in the bed of the truck. Well, outlets come in handy if you're camping in the back of this truck, or some other things as well. And the interior, beautiful, beautiful interior. Look at that, very spacious, very nice looking. I really like that. I think it looks really, really spectacular. Looks like a lot of leg room in the back seat. It's got some controls back there, so the passengers in the back I think they can control their own climate and stuff with that LED screen you see there between the two seats. I like that. And look at the front. Man, huge display. What is that? Probably 12-inch, 15-inch display, maybe even 17 there to the right of the steering wheel. That looks nice. Man, what a nice looking truck. And they're going to make an SUV. For those of you that just have no interest in a pickup truck, I know it seems like most Americans want a pickup or an SUV. Well, there you go. An SUV is coming out. If you can hang on for that. With those headlights that I love that most will hate. Oh, one more thing. It also has a glass roof. And I read somewhere this glass roof is made out of the kind of glass that can sort of change. You know, it can be real dark, real light, whatever you want it to be. I think that's the case. You know, the bottom line for me is, if I was insanely wealthy, I'd order one of these, maybe 2, and give one away if I had tens of millions of dollars. But considering it's a new company, with new companies, there are going to be problems they don't know about yet. Even when Ford, GM, or Chrysler make something really new they've never done before, sometimes there can be problems with it. That's why a lot of people prefer to wait for 2 or 3 years till the next 2 or 3 models come out to work out the kinks. There may have some kinks in it. So if I could afford a $70,000 truck, and I wanted it, which I would want it, but if I could just sort of afford it, I wouldn't get it. I'd be too afraid to. If I had $1 million, I wouldn't buy it. It'd be too much of a risk. Who knows what kind of quality it's going to be. If I had 10 million, I'd buy one. Take the gamble. No doubt about it. So there you go. But if you want an all-electric truck that looks it looks sharp. And go ahead. Lay down your $1,000 deposit and get you this $70,000 vehicle. And then bring it over to my house and let me drive it. How about that? All right. Well, that's all I'm going to say about this. Go out and get you one. I can't afford it. Go out and get you one and let me know how you like it when you finally get it. You have a great day. And remember, chicks dig scars and electric cars. And the one thing that chicks in the South dig more than electric cars is electric trucks. You betcha.
And the sun light a truck in a field and a girl in a red sundress.